Greetings, my dears. Welcome to Eureka Elementals. Thank you so much for joining me. I am your guide, Eureka. This is a reading. I don't know when this will be released, but it's called New Energy for a New Age and/or Stage. I have felt a tremendous shift in energy since that 1010 portal, and it was sealed. It's almost like there was a sealing that happened on it on 1017, and it's like it's a fresh, I feel a fresh new energy, so much so that it seems as though my diet has changed. I didn't change anything spontaneously now. Certain things, and I already had a clean diet, but it's just like, not even having to need to eat as much or anything else. It's been weird. It's been weird, but in a good way. In a good way. Let's see who we're reading for today. Let's see. Okay, look at that. Aqua. It's for you. Good. Aqua, I haven't done any for you. So far in this series, I'm only doing 6 bandwidth, okay? Pluto, I had Aries, Gemini, Pisces, Scorpio, and now Aqua. So Aqua, you are the second to last in this particular series. Let's see what energy is coming through for Aqua. 10th house. See, and woo, Spirit, too much. Okay, let's see. I'm going to 10th house fell, right? So, okay, all right. Avarice is the foundation of every evil. Be careful of that greed energy. And there's no joy without affliction. Sometimes you need to suffer so that you can really appreciate the joys that are given to you by the divine. I normally don't do this way. This is kind of weird. Aqua, what's going on? Spirit's telling me to continue. I would normally do a full shuffle and then pull off the cards from top and bottom. And they're telling me to stop here. Okay, I'm going to obey. Interesting. I haven't been doing it this way. You might be dealing with a lot of emotions at the foundation. Water, specifically. South, color yellow, summer. You're dealing with a lot of emotions, period. You're working through some emotions, and what you're now realizing at the very end is that cleverness is better than strength. Interesting. I did it differently. I just, it's weird. It's just weird. Wow. So, Aqua, we're focusing on your 10th house, your ambitions, your goals, your career, self-worth, father figure. And I'm hearing that song by George Michael. Interesting. Okay. You may have had a greedy father figure, right? That was inherently evil. Okay. You may have dealt with one that was like that as well. And now the script, like I said, the 1010 portal really put the seal on karma. Everybody's getting their comeuppance. This person didn't appreciate the joy that you brought to their life, and now they're in the valley of affliction. Balance had to be restored. Look at that. Okay, the pre-shuffle, I had already shuffled. Temperance is at the top. What's at the foundation? Look at that. You've healed now. You went through this hole at the foundation. You've done your healing, and now you are in balance. Look at that. Look at that. Now they're telling me, okay, Spirit, let me just balance, because I already pre-shuffled. Okay. Look at, there's no joy without affliction. Look at that apathy. Oh my goodness. So be balanced. Have a balanced perspective towards your career. You now are having to display. Look at it. What I tell you, that you were dealing with a lot of emotions. You're going to have to utilizing the King of Cups energy, this Piscean energy, you're going to have this kind of balance, this, you're in touch, an emotional, healthy male, balanced male, your decisions, again, that temperance energy are highly balanced. You're in touch, right? When you're going after anything in, I've got to move this, anything in your 10th house dealing with your ambitions and your goals, you're doing a balanced perspective. You had a lot of healing that you had to do with the way that you approached the 10th house, your self-worth especially, and you perhaps had to heal some father wounds as well. Okay, you had to go within in the energy of the Hermit, to really see why this person, this greed, right, was allowed to fester, right? And once you did that, once you really did some soul searching as it related to that, and some introspection, it allowed you then to really not only looking at the light without, but then to burst it out, to come out, to have that light within you now allow you to step into this energy of vibrancy with the Queen of Wands. There's no joy without affliction. Yes, the apathy. See, sometimes you have to lose to win. You really have to appreciate losing to win. And this is how justice comes through with the situation. Again, you have a lot of energy of justice here. A lot of energy of justice. A lot of energy of being balanced. Okay? So, very interesting. Was that the foundation? Your transition. You had to transition and change the way that you approached everything. But especially as it relates to your career, the way you approach money, the way you approach self-worth. You had to change and I'm hearing change your mindset, change your life. Yeah, okay. You've now learned to take it with a clever approach. So as it pertains to your career, right? A balanced perspective is what is necessary. You had to heal some past mistakes, some errors that you made, but now you real moderation, everything in moderation, right? Because now you realize that healing, even if people don't realize that sometimes, even if we want to have a change in our careers, to change our life or whatever else, we have to have the right mentality. Until you have a healed mentality, you will not magnetize the right frequency, or you have to be in the right frequency for the right jobs to approach you, the right energy. If you still have work to do, and if you still haven't learned the lesson, then everything that comes towards you will be in the same energy. So it says here, greed, right? You had to go and find out, perhaps in the past, you looked solely at the money, but you didn't see the intention behind the money. You weren't looking into that. Now you double check everything, right? You introspect in the energy of the Hermit, so that whatever you do, you know that the money is aligned to the vibrant energies within you, that magnet, your higher vibration, right? You are someone who value your home, someone who value your life, the divine feminine within you, and you want to make sure that the business, that this is a Queen of Wands, is a good business person. So you want to make sure that the energy, whatever business you engage in, that is aligned with your good business sense. Okay, that they are the money isn't funny. That's what I'm going to put it that way. The money isn't funny, and that the energy is right. Because not all money is good money, period. Okay, then there's no joy without affliction. Okay, sometimes again you have to lose something to realize just how beautiful the energy was. So you may have been in deep regret, right? And now depressed about what has happened in the past. Here you are looking about what has happened in the past. Meanwhile, Spirit's saying, here's this cup. It's larger than the three other three combined. What is the blessing from this lesson? The blessing is that there's no joy without affliction. Now that you see, okay, and can appreciate what was given to you, that's when you call in this balanced energy, right? This is the justice. This is the karmic justice for this consequence. You had to see it from the other side, okay? All energy, this is the good thing. The universe doesn't lie, okay? A lot of times we do things and at the root of it is that avarice, that greed. If you allow greed to really rob you of your real joy, money doesn't bring you joy. Money doesn't bring you happiness. People have to understand it's the energy associated with it. So if you choose money over love, then the money it will be afflicted. The money will be afflicted. Like I said, not all money is good money. So you have to measure and realize that once you've done all that healing, you've done all this work, you then put yourself in alignment for this new earth, this new energy, this new age, for your new stage. And I think this is the energy that you're moving into in the month of November, Aqua. All right. So let's see what energy for Aqua in this new energy for this new stage. Woo, Spirit. Too many cards. Okay, I want one on the table, please. Okay, for this new age and this new stage. Energy for Aqua in this new age and this new stage. And Aqua, if you are enjoying the reading so far, go ahead and give it a like, share, and subscribe. If you are a subscriber, look at that karma. What did I tell you? What was I saying before? There was an energy of karma here, and you had to learn. Look at that message. So the master teacher, what was the lesson that you had to learn from this? What was the message that you received? Okay, so they're telling me in this 8th year, but on the karma though, you have a new life. All you needed to do was to get the lesson, right? You had this karmic path that you had to heal as it related to the way that you your self-worth and the way you saw money. Okay, the message for you was that avarice is at the foundation of every evil. Okay, so you needed to get the message. What was the lesson in this? Greed is not always about money, right? And there's no joy without affliction. Okay, 42 reduces to a 6. So you had to, the harmony comes when you learn. 6 reduces to success. It reduces to you're gonna have your success, you're gonna have your accolades, you're gonna have recognition and your praise. The balance comes in too with that. Once you realize you had to suffer so that you can appreciate joy, the next time you see it, you will not go ahead and release those energies. No longer think about the past. See the blessing now from this situation. The blessing was the lesson. Oh, pardon me, I'm sorry. It's chilly here. It's October the 19th, and I'm doing this in between. I had to get up super early. Tournaments are going on, and so there's a busy time now, so done the dropping off. I snuck back home, and I'm trying to get my recordings done in between this. So luckily it's a local tournament, so I can get this back and forth. And again, just trying to squeeze things in, and it was nippy outside. It seems as though the dial went straight from summer straight to winter. I've never seen anything like it. Okay. But anyways, I digress. Let's get to career. Let's see what's happening now with your wealth and career. Okay, you're pushing things into new gear, right? And listen, now you get the treasure, right? Where are your finances? You have a treasure trove, right? The treasure has really always been you. You had to realize that you never had to look outside of yourself for the money, right? So that's to look at that. Out of control, climbing the ladder, upward trend. So you may be revisiting a job promotion or connections, right? This is as far as it relates to your career. You may be revisiting a job, right? and you're team building, you're taking time off. You took time off really to reflect, right? Okay, you're putting some new plans in motion because now you see things from a different perspective, right? So you spirit allowed you to really revisit. I'm hearing revisit the path. Now when they present you with the same opportunity, will you make the same choices? Will you make the same mistake? What have you learned? You're going to be given the same opportunity again. This time you're being called. It's a seduction. This is it, right? Listen, Saturn is all about, and Saturn is moving into your sign now. So, good luck for that. You know, you're being given an opportunity to make the right decision. If you have, in any relationship, you may be having someone mirroring, self-reflection. Look at that, right? The 9, right? Introspection. You're dealing with your inner wounds, right? And heal. Woo! Okay? And deal with the inner wounds. I hope my hair didn't get into the frame. All right, let's see. No, I have it in a ponytail anyways, but... Or is it a bun today? It's a bun. All right. Wedding rings. So you did some deep introspection about this separation, right? Because this is the other card that was there. You had some deep introspection about the separation. You guys are mirroring each other. So you had to heal those wounds, okay? You had to heal those wounds and come into balance, right? And the separation was prickly, right? You were sad and bitter about this separation, missing this person, thinking about them, right? It could have been a vibrant Queen of Wands too. That is usually, so it could be a vibrant person with that vibrant Queen of Wands energy, right? So there was a lot of mirroring going on here in the past because of your ambition. There's a lot of the money. You may have had father wounds issue related to money as well, they're telling me. Because perhaps in the past, you had an absentee father you didn't want to be without. So you really had to do a lot of healing, work on that wound, that wound that's related to where you think that money equals status, it equals your self-worth. It's not, right? You had to really work past that so that you can get that inner work. As far as the evil, you chose money over love. Okay, and you had to deal with the separation, go in hermit mode and really assess what happened with you. You tapped into the fact that, greed is doesn't really make clean money. Okay, what it does, it causes affliction, right? So now you're in sorrow, and now you realize that this person brought you joy, this Queen of Wands. The justice is now that you are thinking of proposing, right? And devoting yourself to this person. Now you're interested perhaps in seeing if you could make amends. Let's see. Okay. That's interesting because that was from the situation love deck. So you're thinking about proposing to this person that you, that you gave up on. Let's see what the angelic message is for Aquarius. Too many, Spirit, too many. Can I just have 1 or 2 cards, please? Angelic message for Aquarius. Aquarius, Spirit just wants to just love all over you. Archangel Lavender, prepare for soul healing, forgive and release everyone. That is exactly what you needed to do. This is beautiful, beautiful energy, right? And then you have Archangel Zadkiel. It is time for transmutation, right? That's right. Definitely transmute that energy and carry the violet flame. You may want to listen to the violet flame frequency to help you heal, continue to heal these wounds that you have, and also elevate. It helps with healing and helps with elevation and with transmutation. Let's see what your angel number is. Angel number for Aqua. And Aqua, again, hit that like, share, and subscribe. Send this out into the algorithms to help other Aquariuses deal. It's funny. Look at that. It was at the foundation when I pulled up the thing. And now, you've had a change in your belief system. You'll be seeing 11 again, this 11, this justice, or 0101 again. So here, but I saw this at the beginning. It was at the thing 1221, taking initiative. It's time for a change. Work with what you have and it will get you places. Count your blessings and acknowledge your dear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You might also be getting some good news soon, right? We did see a message here before. So this is confirmation from many, many, many angles. You had information regarding a message, right? And you're being told to count your blessings. Okay, this reduces, of course, to 222 as well. It's 1221. So there's a mirroring going on here too. So there's a mirroring. Okay, so you may get a message from your twin flame, maybe a twin flame situation, or just a soulmate situation. You realize that you're mirroring each other as well. Everybody's doing some healing at this point. And you have some good news coming soon. You may take the initiative and propose. I don't know. Okay, or proposal may be coming your way. Either which way, there's a lot of good energy in this reading. I really like it. I really like it. Take the initiative. Take the initiative. Okay, and what was that? That was the number. Okay, let's get you a spirit animal. This is the spirit. Ooh, bloody! You went straight to the mirror. Okay. Dog, loyalty. This is what, listen, you realize, and transformation, you'll be going to transformation, snake as well at the top of the deck. You realize that this person was loyal and you can't, listen, you're kicking yourself because you walked away from someone who was loyal. So you might be feeling like those around you let you down or are not doing their fair share of work. This comes as a reminder that loyalty exists and you must not settle for anything less. You deserve better than mixed signals. And this is what this is. You had to be afflicted by the fact that you let a loyal person slip out of your hands, all because of money. And so it's like the Scrooge, the Scrooge realized towards the end that it's never been about the money. It's about the fact that you had a loyal person. Good people, good energy is hard to come by. People who can work through and deal with adversity and still put a smile on their face. That you can't pay for that. You can't pay for that. That's an energy that that is an energy that money can't buy. That is a go-getter attitude. There's no amount of money, no amount of you can have 15 MBAs or whatever the case is, but people, until they're tried and true, there's no amount of money that you can put on a situation like that to really show people the real you. And you're learning that. That is a very hard lesson to learn. Okay, what is the affirmation? Okay, look at that. Be accountable for this. It fell on separation. So it's be accountable. Okay, so it says, I am the director of my life. And this is the Hermit energy now, telling you this as well. When you get that Queen of Wands energy, that leadership, that vibrancy, the director of your life, come into balance. You're the director of your life. Be accountable. Whatever you do, make an effort to put your name and reputation on it. Take wins personally and take losses personally. Build an unbreakable reputation. That is right. Don't be greedy. Be unbreakable. Okay, realize that your name carries meaning. It has an energy associated with it. It's about accountability, right? Hold your head high. Despite, no matter what, hold your head high. And my dear Aqua, that is your reading. Your new energy is that you have now engaged in this self-reflection. You're in this new energy of vibrancy. And in this new stage, you're not allowing the past afflictions to get to you. You're now thinking, because I can now see these things within myself, I now know what virtue to look for. Loyalty is what I need in my life. And that's a great lesson to learn. Good for you. And I send my love to you, Aqua. I'll see you next time. All the best.